think I started when I was 9. I got my first pony, and then I developed then when I went to, I done a lot of pony racing in Ireland. It's a big thing that we do over here. All the younger jockeys, we kind of ride in races that are for, probably when we're 10 till we're 16, and started doing that. I rode a lot of winners pony racing. I think I rode 70 or that, and then developed into proper racing on the track. Yeah, I've learned a lot from Ken since I went to him now. He's a very good trainer. He's a classic winning trainer. Not many people can say that, and a classic Irish winning trainer, which would mean even a lot more. I've ridden a good few winners for him since I went to him, and he's a different class of horse. Better type of horse, and horses that you can be a lot more confident on. And hopefully now might kick in a few winners for him soon. Unbelievable. I was only 18 at the time. It's kind of, when you think back at it now, you still, I still kind of find it hard to believe that I can say I've ridden a Group 1 winner. Even if you look yesterday, Rab Havlin, he's well into his 40s, if not 50, and he's only rode his first Group 1 winner. So to be able to do it at 18 is brilliant. It's a feeling that you can't describe, and especially being so young, I did feel a lot of pressure that day. So thankfully we delivered, and hopefully now try and get another one soon where I'm not just remembered as, for Princess Zoe. Hopefully there'll be other horses that can win Group 1s as well. Yeah, in them big races, it's kind of, the same good horses will be running, especially in them bigger distance races. They're hard come by, them Group 1 2.5 milers, and they're kind of, if they're around, they stay around for a couple of years. So, it's different I've ridden in an Irish Guineas and things, and that can be different. You have different type of horses coming every year, but you're studying it for a week in advance if you have a ride in it, and you're going to have a fair idea going out which horse is going to do what from each stall, and you're kind of like, especially if you're inside in the bath having a sweat, you're looking and wondering for a good few days beforehand, and you've the race nearly ridden in your head before you go out. Princess Zoe is a very good ride. You can kind of do whatever. She's a good ride. You can have her up there. You can ride her from behind. So depends on each race. Depends on the ground, and depends on what trip. On what you're going to do. So you're planning this for a long time before the race. By the time you go out into the Prater, and you've everything done a week in advance. So you get no rest throughout the season. I enjoy eating when I can. I like eating. I like drinking tea, a lot of tea, but other than that, I do play a lot of golf with the lads, golfing, and I'd be kind of in the gym a bit. Throughout the season, you're fairly, you're busy, so you don't have a lot of time to yourself, but if you can, you always try and fit in doing things. You go away and you play a bit of golf, and maybe go to the gym if you can, but other than that, try and eat, to be honest. Here at the Curragh, very fair track. I like riding here. There's always big races. I've been lucky enough here at the Curragh as well. I like Galway. I really like the atmosphere in Galway. A lot of people think it's a hard track to ride. I've had an awful lot of luck around there. I've ridden List of Winner, I've ridden Premier Handicap winners, and riding winners at the Galway Festival is brilliant. I think Dennis Hogan, who I ride a lot for, he loves Galway and always targets a lot of his horses for there, so that kind of rubbed off on me very early on, and I had a lot of luck there early. I rode my first Premier Handicap winner there, actually my first year riding on Make a Challenge, who went to win on, I think 5 Lister races after that. So obviously here the Curragh, Leopardstown, always good racing, but I think Galway, I'd say Galway is probably my favourite. I think I've a lot of aims, but I think the main one is just to, and I've always wanted to do it from the start, just have a constant flow of winners. It does kind of annoy me when you have a down patch and you're kind of down here, and then you hit this high and then you're down again. I'd love to be able to just keep it where, have a nice yard behind me and keep it steady. I'd love to be able to do that.